Okay, I need to lower the expectations a bit. I definitely underestimated how much people would care about me getting a new bike. And while I haven't received the frame yet, it should be in any day now. It's paid in full. I'm just waiting for that email from my local bike shop. Then it's a go. Like I said in that last video, my goal for a bike is to get it lighter than the current open in light road mode, which was 6.6. So that's the goal, and some people in the comments there are expecting like sub 6, 5.5 kilo bikes, and that's not gonna happen. I'm sorry, I wish. But start with that 6.6 kilo goal, which I think it's doable, and I already gathered some new parts and took some parts off the open that will go on that new bike. And together with the hints I dropped in the comments and on Instagram, I think you should be able to figure out exactly which frame I'm talking about. So I won't spill the beans in this video, but since I'm expecting the frame to come in any day now, I think I will have that reveal video out pretty soon. In this video, we'll just check some parts. There's some new stuff coming in, some light stuff, at least lighter. And just to give a recap of all the hints I dropped in the comments from the last video and on Instagram, it's not a brand I had before. It's a mainstream brand, not sponsored. And what else did I say? Well, I guess you know it's a disc brake bike because I told you I was going to use my levers. What else? What else? Well, once you see some parts, I think you can figure it out. At least if you're a bit nerdy about bike models and stuff like that. So let's just take a look at the big box of goodies I have that will go on the new bikey. Boom! Big one. So, GRX. I'm kidding. These GRXs are actually on the open right now, and from the open I removed the Dura Ace levers because the Dura Ace levers are actually 60 grams lighter than the GRX Di2. And as you can see, the rubber hoods are gone, and while these STI levers are not brand new, at least they will feel brand new once I put the new rubber hoods on. That's a good tip if you don't want to buy new. At least you can freshen it up. Another thing that will come from the open is, of course, the crank. And you might have seen this before. It's a THM Clavicula SE with the Bluetooth 42 chainring, which means I will run this bike one by as well, at least until the middle of next year, I would guess. We'll see what happens once Dura Ace 12 speed comes out. Another new part is this, and this is actually the GRX 815 model. I found it used but unused, so secondhand with no box on the Japanese flea market application Mercari. I've done some amazing finds there for this bike. The reason I went for the 815 instead of the 817, which is the one by specific, is this one is 30 grams lighter, but the max capacity according to the specs is only a 34. But as probably you've seen, people have been running this one up to a 42 teeth, so I don't expect I need to do anything in terms of modifications to get this to work with my 1140 cassette. So no problems, hopefully, and minus 30 grams. I like that. Brakes. Well, Dura Ace brake calipers. I managed to find one on like 30% off. New. This is the rear one. Always try to find the good deals. This is an Ultegra box, but my old Dura Ace front caliper from the open. So the Ultegra actually went on the open. So that's how I tweaked that. It's not that big of a difference in terms of weight, but it's a few grams, so why not? 238 grams including the brake pads, so good deal. Now this is the fun part. Let's remove this. So I went a bit nuts and got the THM Ulna handlebars. Nice match with the crank. It's pretty light at, what was it now? 162 grams, which is actually a bit overweight compared to the specified weights, which is a bummer, even if you put that plus 5%. But it's still, let's see, I think it's almost 20 grams saved over my bar I have on the open. So I'm still happy. It looks mean, and it's a shape that's modeled after the 3T Ergo Nova. I don't know, they changed the names now, so I don't know what it's called now, but I had the Ergo Nova like 5 years back, and I really like that bend shape. I'm more into the shallow drops than the classic ones, which looks better, but yeah, sometimes I need to compromise. So THM bars and THM crank, there's only really one thing's missing, and that's the THM stem. But I'm not quite ready to pull the trigger on the stem yet. I have my trusty, what's it called now? The cheap one, the Weight Weenie cheaper deeper. I totally forgot the name. What's it called? Well, you know what I'm talking about. And I also have the Extralite stem. So this is a 110 and the Extralite is a 120. Yeah, 120. And I'm expecting to use a 110 on the new frame, but I really want to try out both in real life before I pull the trigger on the THM stem, because it's not a cheap stem, so I don't want to buy one and realize I need another length. There's also another option, which is the Dura stems, but like I said, I need to feel out which length I will go for, if I might need a lower angle or something like that. So there will be something for the future. Pedals will be my Shimano Dura pedals. This will be a pure road bike, so no need to put the off-road pedals on there. We have a bunch of Di2 pieces, cables, junctions, battery, and all that mess. Too much stuff. Now the last piece of the puzzle in the heart of this bike, we have the bottom bracket. And this is a Chris King bottom bracket. Looks like this. Maybe you can figure out what kind of bottom bracket this is. It will be installed with the help of this. Hint, hint. Feels like I'm missing something here. Oh yeah, the seat cushion. Hold on. Of course, I need to use this that I had for a while already. The Berk unpadded Lupina. It's, what is this now? Almost forgot. Let's see, I think I have my trusty scale. Forgot to weigh this separately. 76 grams. Just as I put everything away again, I realized I missed a pretty important part of the build. And that of course is the wheels. So the wheels that I will use with this bike, my much loved and much pain in the ass Cyberdisc 38 wheels, or now they're actually more like the new 338, because I have actually rebuilt both wheels with Sapim CX-Ray spokes to get a bit more durability. And when I did that to the front wheel, I actually decided to swap both hubs to the newer SPD3, which has the cross lacing pattern on both sides. Also for that a little bit more durability, at least that's my thinking. All in all, these wheels has now put on a few more grams, so the set comes in at 1111 grams. The cassette is the XTR 11-40, and the rotors are still the Hope floating rotors. I love these things. I might change to something lighter eventually. Right now I have the Pirelli P0 Race TLR tubeless tires in 28s, This will probably stay on for a while at least. But have you seen those new Pro ones with the transparent sidewalls? Should be even lighter than the current ones. See what happens. Yeah, so that's the wheels anyway. Now, back to where I was. So I think that's pretty much the parts for now. Pedals, yeah, I had pedals and saddles, yeah. I'm expecting the frame to arrive within 2 or 3 days, so I will do my best to get the next video out a bit quicker than I normally do. I'm expecting to see a correct yes of the frame within 5 minutes of this video going live. Otherwise I will be very disappointed in you. Damn it, I want to start building now. If you want to, I will see you in the next one. Peace!